Right. Right, hi guys. I'm hopefully going to do a little video on a game I found on the internet called Conflict of Nations World War 3. Okay. What I'm going to do is, because I've got a couple of games going already, I'm going to start a new game. You've got different types of game, but if you push on there, you'll get the information for this one. Give you a chance to quickly read this. Some of these games you start with nuclear weapons and so on. I'm looking for one that you do not. So let's click off there. This is how many days are open there. That's how many open slots. So we're trying to find one like this one here. Looks like it's got quite a few open slots, so we might get a better chance of choosing country. Yeah, basically give you a chance to read all that for a couple of seconds because I'm dyslexic and it makes it hard for me to read and talk at the same time. So let's press join, and we're going to join now. Basically wait for it to load. It's a bit like a modern day Risk. Hopefully me just doing a little tutorial people might like, you know, get to be able to play it a bit more. Let's just see if I can do something with this screen a minute to make it easy for you to see. Can I pull the sides in? Pull the sides down? That's better. Pull it in so now we can see my camera as well over the top. Right, as you can see, I'm having pretty much loads of problems with this. Right, you've got to click there, America. I bet it's already taken. Hasn't come up here, so I'm guessing it's already taken. Let's try being South Africa. Right, this brief description of what it is. It's a medium-sized country located off the coast of South Africa, blah 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 blah. Research developing anti-tank, basically favours anti-tank, so I'm going to click OK and get my bum in there and then try and have a game, and we'll see what happens from there. Let's bring that over a little bit more just so we can see what's going on. Right, here we go. I'm going to scroll the mouse to try and zoom in, or you can press this button here. That's better. Right, always start with your capital. It's basically the first thing. Right, that's your capital. This is build. Obviously we can't. Well, yes we can. We can build straight away. I didn't think you could. You can't put any like the soldiers on or any of that. You've got different types. You've got basic army, infantry, basic navy. The ones I use most, basically home guard, and the other one. You need to research all these. Like you've got a group for tanks. You've got tank destroyer, main battle tank, armor forces, different ones that support things like anti-aircraft and bits and pieces like that, radar, helicopters, fighters and planes, beefy boy bombers and spy planes, ships like warships and so on, submarines. And this is all your development for your missiles. You like exploding warheads, chemical, nuclear. These are all the different launchers, and these are the different specialists. Like guys, you boost them to give yourself more of a boost up. Right, we can't get any of them because they're all lit up in grey. So now what we have to do is come over to this little icon here, and we want to research that one. This shows you how long it's going to take, how much supplies you need. Can't remember what that is. That's cash. I'll show you that in a moment. So basically we're going to start that one because it's always handy to have. And whoops, it says scrolling that way. Let's try and pull it up because it's only going to take half hour. No, 1 minute 30 seconds, sorry. Obviously quicker than what I thought. This one's only half hour. It only takes 1 day. Right, so we've started them too. Right, that's your supplies, that's your components, petrol obviously, economy, which is like shares, stocks and bonds, raw materials, that's all your construction materials. This is manpower, and that's your money. The ones you'll need to worry about most is that one and that one. This just automatically seems to happen. That's all the other bits. Right, so these are the things you need to look for. These are your resources, like boxes like that. So you click there and you want to build a local industry. Let's just show you the information. He'll let you read all that in a minute. Right, yes, we want to do that. So we're going to click there. Right. Now, by now, our army base should be built. If we look on there, yeah. Cool. cool. No, it isn't. So we need to do that. So that'll only take 1 minute 30 seconds. Otherwise we won't be able to build any like these guys that we've researched. Once they're researched and you have all the proper buildings on there, you can click that and press start. It tells you how long it takes there. It's basically going to take 18 hours, 1 minute 30. Let's click the information. Mobilise infantry, transport vehicles, targets such as towns and cities. Right, that's its attack rating, which is 3. Defence rating, which is that. Let's scroll down a little bit more so you can see a bit more of the logistics. Obviously I'm not going to go into that. Hit points, strike range, speed, that's against whatever that is. That's like all your different terrains, like that's jungle, that was open ground, mountain ranges, things like that. Daily upkeep, 40 boxes, 15 units of manpower, petrol and £60. So yeah, cool. Let's get and start one of them on there. That's that bit done. Right, that's your fighter plane. One of the things you firstly get given, which has got an attack range of a little bit. You get one of those, which is oh, I've got a helicopter on this one. It's different to my other game I played. And a combat vehicle. Right, let's go find all the other bits and pieces, see what we got. Let's get one on there. This is to build my resources. We'll click there, and let's see what our next city's got. We haven't got an army base. Basically, we got a naval base, so we need to build an army base if we're going to put any men on there. That'll take 1 minute 30, so we'll come back to that. Obviously, that shows you the time and how long it's going to be, duration, so it's not much longer. So let's go around getting our army bases on, which is a good help, good start. Okay, let's get another army base on. Otherwise we won't be able to build any sort of defence at all, and we will get attacked straight away. Oh, let's get local industry on there, because we need to basically earn more of this. Okay, one on there as well, which I didn't see. This is a bit slow to start with, so bear with me and go around getting this bit done, and then we can move on to other stuff in a minute. Wallop, keep bashing through, takes a while. Obviously this shows you how you're getting on. Oh yeah, let's have some of this. D. I'll edit this in a minute maybe. Yep. Right. Ooh. Always give a good hunt round, because things like this you might not see straight away, which is all going to help you with your bits and pieces for buying troops and adding different things in. Okay, so let's get that on. Right. Basically we've done that. Let's go around seeing what we can build. Right, so we've got an army man started and all that, basically infantry. Right, let's go around and build a recruiting office. This helps quite a bit. Right, reduces the time of military units, boosting manpower production, blah, 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 blah. These are all the logistics on it, which obviously you can go into more when you play your own game. Okay, so we need to build a recruiting office, which will then give you your other item down there once it's built, which is National Guard, which take a lot longer, a lot shorter to start than these, which does save you time, but they do not have so much strength. So let's go to the next one, and let's get one of those built. Let's whack out some troops, because it's going to take a while for them ones. Let's just keep going round a minute. We can always edit this in a moment. Bosh, this is a bit tedious, this bit. I wish it just automatically fill in for all. Would be a good setting on here. Maybe there is, maybe I just haven't found it. These are all like your other countries. Obviously, if you needed to know more about them, you would go over here and you could buy a spy. Basically, spies do different things. Like you've got on there, it's agents, gathers intelligence about diplomatic encounters and activity. That one's to sabotage, to try and siphon off some of their money, and that one's to try and stop them building bombs and men and troops. I haven't gone into all this yet, because basically I've got no gold, which would help to do this, which is obviously over there. As you can see, it's pitiful. You can always add more, but it will cost you money. and I'm a tight git, so I won't be buying it. All this, you pay for your gold, which we don't need to do. Right, hopefully we're about there. Yeah, let's carry on. Right, let's get this other one built. Local arms in the street. Oh, I've done the wrong one. Oh well, hey ho. That one's going to take 1 day and 2 hours. Right, basically this helps build money as well. Increases the resources amount of money produced in the city, reducing mobilised time of all military units. So basically that's another good one to do, which I should have really done maybe the other way around, but hey ho. Like I say, I don't know a lot about these games. I'm learning myself, so hopefully this video will teach and help learn people. If I'm waffling, I do apologise. New to this, just trying to make these for fun. So, like I say, bear with me, and we'll get on with this as quick as we can. Hopefully, by the time I've finished, I'll edit it and it'll be a lot shorter. You never know, you might actually get to play. Right. At the moment, that's a human, so we don't really want to attack that unless we can when we're starting. Let's see if these computer ones are probably the best ones to go for. Start. Let's zoom in and see what they've got. Where the capital. We could go for the capital there. We haven't really got a lot of troops to do it with, so I think we'll leave it for a moment. And across the water from us is this lovely place, which is also a computer, which might be the easiest one to do first, as there's only the one city there. Because on this, it doesn't show you what's on there at the moment, unless you click somewhere like that, and it's still not showing because it's all new. So I think we'll open with an attack. Probably not the best thing to do, but I know this is just to give you the basics of the game. Alright, so let's click on the aeroplane, attack. So we'll bring, whoop, no, cancel that, because we cocked that right up. Let's come all the way over, find the city, and let's start bombing it with my plane. That looks like my infantryman. Whoops, cock that up. Oh well, what a plonker. Oh yeah, one other thing, you can join coalitions. Let's have a look at, these are the coalitions listings. These are in them. Click there, give you the details. So there's only 2 in there, which are those 2 countries. No, I don't fancy that one. So on and so on, like England, France and all that. So that's no good to me because it's the other end of the board. Because I'm Africa, that's the Middle Europe. There's no point bothering with that one. No point bothering with that one. You can always start your own coalition. Create coalition, which you do there. Select flag, which I have one in my pictures somewhere, a little tilde thing. That one there, because I've already reduced the size down. Alright, something about it. Yeah. Let's put play to win. Play to win. My spelling's terrible. Wrong one. Let's roll. Roll's probably going to be spelled wrong anyway. Roll the, and I'll probably spell this wrong too. Hey ho, create. So now we created that, we should come in there. Details is only just me, so let's see if people want to join. Obviously you can leave. Should list events if you want to schedule anything, all your different settings. I'm not going into any of that because it's too much faffing about for me. Right, so let's move 1 or 2 of these troops if we've got any more than there. Split. Let's move one of them closer to there. Because if I can get them all together, make them all disembark at the same time, it saves the attack time, which makes it a lot quicker, especially for me, as I'm still learning to play. It's probably not wise splitting all this up at the beginning in case I get intact, but hey ho, we're going to risk it for a biscuit. Once they're all up there together, it's all about all out assault. I'm probably doing this wrong, but hey ho, it's up to you. It's just giving you the basics of a game that can be played. Okay, I don't know. Split. No, I'm not going to bother with that one. Right, let's see what's cooking over here now. Right, we're still waiting for them to build. Still waiting for that lot to build. Waiting for that lot to build. Waiting for that lot to build. That lot to build. That lot to build. Can't do any more than there. Basically, I think that's it for a minute. Obviously, you've got your newsletter about who you are, how you're ranked. When it lets me go in there, excuse my computer, it's very bloody slow. Any time today. Alright, let's come back here. Okay, there we go. Newsletter. Right, let's have a look. Myself, let's see where I'm ranked. I'm ranked 25, sorry. Yeah, it's just basically saying I've got taken over the game there. Policies. Not worried about all that. You've got all your different communications and settings and find friends and enemies. Index. Don't know what that is yet. Status. Whoever's taken over, whatever. Game info. Victory points. Required 2,000, 100%. The next day starts in 10 hours, 50 minutes. Minimum activity, 2 days. Right, so let's see if we can get in here now, see if we can learn anything else. Right, so we've done that one. Obviously we can't do any of these for more for a couple of days. Should we do tanks? Yes, let's do this one. I ain't got enough. See, this is it, you have to have enough stuff all the while. So let's basically do one of those, because it costs solid. Okay, basic infantry. Hope, nope, and double nope. Basically, obviously, these take different supplies and different raw materials, which I don't seem to have enough of any yet. Obviously, things like this you can learn from day one, but it's probably not worth it. Just build your tanks and aeroplanes and things. Right, I think for now, until I can do any more, it may be time to cut this short. Obviously, recruiting office has just been built there. Let's click on that and it will take me to it, which is here. So now let's quickly build something else which might actually help. Local arms industry, which will help build supplies quicker and bits and pieces like that. So let's have one last quick look round. Oh, building's built there, so let's go over there. Let's quickly get some of these other bits on. Obviously they're going to take a while. I can't do any more because I'm out of boxes. But up here, if there's anything shown like this, you can buy it. I need boxes, so I'm going to click here. You want lower numbers as possible. 6.1 is better than 7.2. You get more boxes for your money. They're only offering 800 something off for 5,000. I'll have me some of that. Let's have a look, see if there's any of these going. Yeah, that's raw materials. Yeah, I'll have me some of that. Basically means I can play for a bit longer now. Obviously, if you want to put trades in, you can add the selling offer. So if I had too much of this, I could click on there, set the amount. That's set 5 units. Obviously, it's coming up as 4 because it's a start one. Basically, I'm selling 201, and my total amount of money would be that. That's for selling. Obviously, different items come up as different things. All offers, which is basically everything that's open. These down here are like people trying to buy. No, that's you trying to buy. That's people selling. Sorry. My trades I haven't set any up. So basically, I'm going to put a buyer offer in. Whilst it's nice and cheap still. Average price is 5, so I'm just going to go 6. And I want a few boxes, so let's do the amount of money. £1,000. See what happens. See if we have any takers. Okay, we're going to have 1,600, which will cost me £6,096 at that. And that will come up on there, and then I'll just click back here, and eventually it should come up there if anyone's got any for sale. So hey ho, away you go. Right. Definitely no one's been built, so basically there's these coming up at the moment. I'm just going to them and whacking on the next thing I want, which I still haven't got enough. Okay, so let's go back up and just make sure we buy a few more boxes, just so we can get these built. Yeah, I'll accept. Cost me too much money, but hey ho. Oh, I've got no money left. Oh, I need it. See, you can go buying mad and end up with nothing like that. So please like and subscribe, share if possible, comment to help. Any comments basically where you think I can improve. Hope you like this. Feel free to watch my other videos, and I'll post another one shortly. Thank you very much, and goodbye.